Y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and a link to the site is in the description. Keith, Kev, Cav, anything like that may be a factor in this equation. Canny, anything like that. And harassment feels like a really big factor, especially if there's a shar. That's a factor in this harassment situation. They look like they are trying to find ways to apologize, or somebody wants to apologize on behalf of this stalker, because they're starting to realize that this person is stalking and harassing you, or you're stalking and harassing somebody, and it's all because they're judging them. You know what I mean? It seems like a situation to where it's about to be very shocking. Trish, this is about to be very shocking to see who the stalker is. And it's really crazy because Dante feels like a huge factor in this equation. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, so whoever this person is having sex with, there's like a fling or some type of sexual connection that is a really big factor. Tyler is what I keep hearing. I heard slashed your tire. So yeah, these people were in cahoots. They were sleeping together, and the people that were sleeping together were damaging someone else's property, belongings, doing things to cause problems in their life, setbacks in their life. All because they were just the side piece, or somebody that wasn't really like important to these people or this person or in this environment. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like this is a temp, or somebody that's only here temporarily. They're not here for a long time. This is not a permanent position, a permanent opportunity. Like I said, it's more like a fling, a sexual connection. Like, it's not going to go past sex. And they're angry about that. They're very angry about that, especially if there's a Denny, that's a factor in this equation. They are so angry that somebody doesn't want to be in a relationship with them. And it's to the point that they are fixated on being physically volatile towards people that are attached to the individual that they want to be in a relationship with. Or say if this person is finding out that they're getting cheated on, getting played, they are out for blood, okay? And they want to target the people or person that they feel like was the other party, the mister or the mistress, okay? Demira, something like that. Tamira, anything like that. Like, this is really ratchet and ghetto as fuck. Like, because it's like, how are you in a position to try to fight somebody simply because they don't want to talk to you? They don't want to be your friend. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. Or this was a situation to where it was nothing but sex. Like, it was strictly sexual, strictly casual. And now they're angry because this person is choosing to fall in love with somebody that they take seriously, and they're angry about that, especially if there's a tie. That's a factor in this equation. Like, when I say they are fuming, okay, but they're fuming because they're competitive, and say they thought that because they knew that this person was already taken or already was interested in somebody or another opportunity. They thought that they were going to come into this equation with all their shit and all their poppiness and all of the, whatever, you feel me, their bells and whistles, and convince this person to fuck with them long term. And it didn't work out like that. So they got hit and quit. It was more like a one night stand, or like a little fling, or like just a very temporary sexual connection. And they're tripping out about this now. Or again, this person got cheated on, and now they have lost their sanity, and the truth about it is starting to become very obvious. It seems like somebody is in a space or a situation here to where somebody could have cheated on you. Whoever was the cheater in this situation is now starting to lose their sanity because they're realizing that they lost this person for good. Like, they're not coming back to you. They're not thinking about you. They're not worried about you, but they're struggling mentally because they cannot believe that their actions caused this permanent breakup, divorce, separation. It's just like, you know what I mean? Somebody that was playing crazy with other people, with their time, money, energy, their feelings or whatever. And they just cannot believe that these people walked away from them. Like, why would they stick around? You know what I mean? What are the benefits of sticking around with somebody that's playing the fuck out of them, or a fake friend, or whatever this may be? Like, what are they getting out of this but heartache, but sadness? You know what I mean? Work, family, friend, or romantically, it's like that's what somebody has to understand. This person is closing out this chapter of their life because they are not emotionally fulfilled here. And somebody is now in a place to where they're starting to empathize, starting to have sympathy even, or starting to kind of like get in tune with their emotions, to where they're Rodney, to where they're starting to realize that they're the reason that this person doesn't want to be with them, doesn't want to be around them, doesn't want to connect, you know? Like, these boundaries are here because you're too aggressive and jealous and materialistic, superficial and competitive, you know? Tish, so somebody is like in a space to where they're like, you gotta understand, this is why they don't fuck with you. This is why they don't trust you. Like, what other explanation are you looking for? Like, you're expecting to pour into them, to show them love now, but think about how much toxicity that you brought into their life and how much you've damaged them mentally and emotionally. You get what I'm saying? Like, somebody needs to sit this person down and keep it real with them. Like, you can't expect sympathy because people don't want to fuck with you after you were fucked up to them. You know what I mean? Like, you have been a horrible friend, a horrible lover, a horrible husband, a horrible wife, a horrible baby mama, baby daddy, boyfriend, girlfriend, a horrible cousin, a horrible family member in general, whatever it is. They've been a horrible person. So, or possibly literally a whore. Do you get what I'm saying? And they're still expecting people to sweep this shit under the rug like it's nothing. Expecting people to still hang on with them and put their lives at risk, their health at risk, by staying attached to this person. Their finances at risk, their reputations at risk, all of that. No, this person is sick as hell. HIV, AIDS, and incurable STDs are a huge factor in this equation, especially if there's a Monique, Monica, Moni, anything like that. That's a factor in this equation. It's like HIV, AIDS, incurable STDs, terminal illnesses, all of that. But there is a drug addict in this equation, and they just do not want to accept the fact that they're a drug addict, or even some type of addict, to where they could be like a sex addict or have some type of very carnal addiction that is risky as hell, and their lifestyle puts other people at risk, especially if there's a Tyler, anything like that. Just admit that y'all football players is out here being gay as fuck with each other and don't want nobody to know that y'all out here being gay as hell with each other. And now y'all getting in a space to where somebody is ready to expose everything that y'all are doing. You know, everything that y'all have done behind the scenes, but they're in this in this place because they're starting to get nervous about how aggressive and obsessive that you are becoming. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, your level of aggression and hate towards this other individual is starting to become concerning, okay? Because instead of just accepting the fact that this person is gay, they're messy, they're gay, or this person has a really bad attitude and they're this is why people don't want to fuck with them, they're trying to target them, target the person that doesn't want to be their friend. So it's like, why won't you just accept the fact that you have a horrible attitude? Why don't you just accept the fact that you're rude? Why don't you just accept the fact that, again, that you're a shitty person? You're a shitty mom, dad, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, niece, nephew, you know what I mean? Child, whatever it is. It's like they're a shitty ass person. Like, so nobody wants to connect with them. And it just seems like they have to understand that trying to start more drama is not going to change anything. It's only proving the point. Like, you literally are messy as hell and untrustworthy. And that's why you're trying to, like, talk behind people's backs and do all this weird little sneaky shady shit because you want other people to look just as messy as you. You want other people to look just as fake as you. And they're not. You know what I mean? So go ahead and continue to hang with them fake ass, messy ass bitches that you like gossiping with, men or women. Go ahead and continue to hang with them. Go ahead. Y'all continue to catch these STDs, getting sick from fucking with each other's partners and doing all this reckless shit sexually. Especially Paige. Go ahead and keep doing all this weird ass shit. Like, because whatever is Anna, Because whatever is going on in this equation, they're not going to do nothing but wind up sick for the rest of their life. And then somebody, and it's like, then be salty at the person that's like, I told you so. You feel me? Or the person that has the ability to say, I told you so. They're following somebody's footsteps, and this person's lifestyle is so reckless because, and they're okay with living like that because they already have the disease. They're already sick. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're not just out here fucking around and having unprotected sex with anybody. You know what I mean? They are already sick, so they don't have shit that they're scared of. Do you get what I'm saying? They already got the monster, so they're not scared of nothing. Okay, that's why they move like this. And don't Dante, Dania, Danita, Donita, Dona, Doni, Denny, Donnie, Denise, anything like that. They're sick as fuck. They know the truth that they're sick as fuck. So China. So don't let them convince you otherwise. Like, that's why they're so angry and bitter and mean, you know? It's mainly because they don't want people to get along, don't want nobody to have love in their life or nothing because they feel like they can't have love in their life because they're sick, you know? And it's like, no, just find somebody that's willing to accept you with your status. You feel me? Quit trying to tear up other people's lives or have this nasty, risky sex with people when you know your status. You feel me? And you know you sick as fuck. Like, get out of here. Duff or dove, anything like that. This is a sick ass bitch. And they don't want to accept the fact that they're sick. So they're willing to put other people at risk, even though they know, like, you know, their status. So Pate or Page, Payne, Shamp, Shans, anything like that. Like, get away from these people or this person are sick as fuck, and they're gonna lie and act like they love you, care about you, or whatever is going on here. Or this is a situation where these people are so popular, they may have money and their lifestyles are attractive, but they're sick as fuck, you know? It's like a group of like athletes that are gay as fuck and they're all having sex with each other, or possibly former athletes. They're gay as fuck. Okay, and they all have like wives and girlfriends and baby mamas at home, but they all fuck with each other behind closed doors, especially if there's a Sika. That's a factor in this equation. Sickle, anything like that, that's a factor. These people are sick as fuck and they gay as hell, and there are people that know that they're gay as fuck, especially if there's a Daniela, Darnella, Dorella, anything like that. They know what these people been doing behind the scenes. You know, I heard they all went to Ridge, Walnut Ridge. Listen, if you local, get the fuck on from these people. They gay as fuck. All these fucking football players, athletes, whatever, they all been fucking on each other. And they don't want to admit it because of how good looking they are, how popular they may be, whatever this is. But Tarsha, Tarisha, Taisha, Talisha, Tania, Talia, anything like that. These gay ass men do not want to accept the fact they're gay as fuck because they're seen as tough or masculine or athletes, you know. But in reality, no, or gangster. You get what I'm saying? They're gay as fuck. Nikki knows, Niggy knows, Nikki knows, anything like that. Thank you so much.